I'm Will Hunter, and you're watching Fake Leaf coverage on the Fake Sports Network. Welcome back, Fake Sports fans. Well, after a Game 3 win, our Leafs are going for the sweep in Game 4 against the St. Louis Blues. So let's have a look at the lineups and then get into the game. First, some bad news for the Blues as Nikolai Ehlers was hurt last game and it's unplayable for this game. So playing for St. Louis on the first line is Dylan Cousins, Macklin Celebrini, and Dave Keon. On their second lines, Woody Dumart, Cole Perfetti, and Ken Hodge Sr. On their third line, Willie O'Ree, William Karlsson, Stefan Yell. And on their fourth lines, Drew O'Connor, Boone Jenner, and Igor Sherdashov. On defense on the first pair is Ryan McDonough with Serge Savard. On the second pair, Craig Hartsburg with Brian McCabe. And on the third pair is Simon Edvinsson with Mac Brozer. Starting in net is Philip Gustafson with Dwayne Roloson backing up. Playing for the Leafs on the first line, Alexander Burrows, Eric Lindros, Landon McDonald. On the second line, Andrew Ladd, Brock Nelson, and Todd Bertuzzi. On the third line, Zach Hyman, Vincent Danfus, Glenn Murray. And on the fourth line, Bob Probert, Ken Lindsman, and Mark Parrish. On defense, on the first pair, Josh Morrissey and Adam Foote. On the second pair, Ivan Provorov with Michael Kesselring. And on the third pair is Yusuf Valimaki with Tyler Myers. Starting in net is Dominic Hasek with Archer Silov backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Philip Kurashev, Burton Fiddler, and Sheldon Surrey.
Welcome back to EA Sports, everybody. I'm James Cebulski. It is a pivotal Game 4 tonight set to go down. We are about set to drop the puck as both centers make their way into the dot. Puck is dropped and this playoff battle is underway. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Big time stop there.
Hasek's in it to win it here. I mean, you can see it with that save. He tracks and he's so dialed in. It's a competitive nature to challenge the shooter in the slot.
Broken up at center by Cousins. Along the half wall with the puck. Takes a shot. Off a stick. Stops him with a glove.
Goaltenders work so much on their reaction time, and man, this is just a clinic right now as he flashes the glove and makes the save.
Lots of time left in this period. Still no score in this one. Lindros has it in their own end. Foote's got it across the line. Rips it. Big time. Oh, he had it beat, but it goes off the inside post.
A huge opportunity there, James, to get the go-ahead goal in this game. You know what that does? It creates a ton of momentum, but the pipe stops it.
And a solid save on the play there.
Hasek's dialed in and able to redirect that puck to the corner.
Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. A little dipsy doodle and he loses possession of the puck. And he comes up with it. Cousins in the corner now. And it's kicked away. Sends it over to Nelson. Dishes it to Bertuzzi. And that goes off a body.
McDonough's really laboring to get on here, James. It looks like he's been injured. I hope he's okay because they're going to need him in this game.
Moves it up. Puck picked up by Nelson. Blocked away by Gustafson.
His shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and the hit has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Quick pass across to Hyman. Oh, and he whiffs on it. Puck is picked up here in the neutral ice by Hyman. The Blues have it behind the cage. St. Louis is across the line and on the attack. Tries to get it over to Myers. Fires it into the offensive zone. St. Louis has possession of it now. McCabe's got the puck in his own zone. The Leafs take possession in the defensive end. Delayed penalty coming up here. Quick whistle stops the play. The Blues will be forced to serve 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Well, that's a frustration penalty. I've taken many of those in my day, James. It's going to be the cross-checking penalty. Once you extend your arms, you're in trouble.
And their first chance to use the man advantage.
First power play opportunity of the game, and also a chance to dictate pace if they can go ahead in this one.
Off the draw, and he ties up his opponent. Passes it over. The Blues gain possession along the wall. Moves the puck behind the net. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. And now it's stopped. And he comes up big again.
What I love about this sequence of saves is knowing where the puck is, and his awareness is outstanding. He finds it, he makes the save. Not once, not twice, multiple times.
Another face-off looming here on this power play. St. Louis with a big defensive zone face-off. Here's a chance to get it out of their own end. And the puck is cleared.
Well, you can see the entire PK unit. Their heads are in a swivel, straight line skating, and they're able to get that puck. And because they're looking and aware, they're able to find the white ice and get it 200 feet down.
And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Carlson's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. And they get the puck out. The Leafs have it in the offensive end. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. The Leafs gain control of the puck. And no battle for that loose puck along the boards. Nothing doing.
Well, he does a great job to get to that primetime area there, James. I think he's just trying to be a little too fine, and he misses the net.
The Leafs have it against the wall. The Blues are back to even strength here.
That's a great power play unit, James, and they're not going to feel great as they head off to the bench and it gets killed without the score. But they can keep their heads held high as they had a lot of execution. They found ways to get scoring opportunities on net.
St. Louis looks to move the puck from their own end. Passes over to Carlson. Here's a short pass to McCabe. And the puck's knocked loose. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. Feeds the puck to Ladd. Drops him on the play. The Blues take it across the blue line. Quick feed to Kesselring. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Grabbed along the boards by Savard. The Blues will play it through the neutral zone. Pass to Probert. Takes the feed. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Gustafsson.
Well, we all know in playoffs that the ice closes up quickly. It can feel real small out there, and so you got to find ways to create your space. And that's a huge hit right there, sending a message, trying to open up ice and open up space.
Past the midway mark of the frame, the game is still scoreless. The Leafs win the draw. Let's it go from the back end. Oh, up the inside of the post.
Lindros attempting to find his touch again around the net as he has hit the bar a number of times. Man, is he frustrated.
Turned aside with the glove by Hasek.
I would have lost the puck 3 times by the time that I'd been handled like that by the coverage. I mean, but he doesn't. He just knows how to move and maneuver his body around the puck. He can shield it, and he maintains possession for a great shot on net.
Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Takes it at center. Feeds it over. And he comes up with the glove save.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. The Leafs will start off on the attack after winning the draw.
Holy, how many posters are they going to hit tonight?
And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Myers. Good fight for the puck along the boards. St. Louis has it near the wall. Scores! And that's his first career playoff goal, and he'll take it.
He will, James, because the playoffs is just a different beast. It's not regular season anymore. You want to be an impact player
feeling good about themselves after getting on the board first here.
I like the tempo, especially in the latter half of this period, James. They've had more speed, more urgency to their game, and they're rewarded with that goal.
Sends it into the offensive zone. Carries the puck up through center. Fires it on net, and he comes up with a stop there.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
The Leafs move to the offensive zone. And he catches that one with the glove. Slides the puck across to Yell. Headman pass. He says, let's get physical on that play. Battle along the wall. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. Sends it in on the attack. Forces the turnover and comes up with the puck. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. Oh, how did that stay out?
Oh, I don't even know how he made that save, James. That was all but in the net, and complete desperation and compete level to make that one. Well, the emotion elevates after a save like that, James, and even on replay, it's happening again for me. I mean, that was absolutely unbelievable. Everyone's standing on their feet. They cannot believe that he made that save.
Here in the late going to the frame. St. Louis leads it 1-0. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? Oh, what a save in front!
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice, is in the slot area, and he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Looks to pass it to Savard. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. The Blues look to start the transition game. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. Moves it over to Lindros. Oh, and he gets a little nasty with that collision.
And that collision is going to create puck possession. You have to separate body from puck. Coaches love these plays, right? You're not the one that's necessarily going to gain possession, but you're going to create it.
Takes the pass. That's a beautiful pad save by the goalie there.
Gustafson's made a great save on that last play, taking away a high-danger chance because of his ability to anticipate and know where the shooter is coming from.
Face-off coming up, and Cheryl, a critical one at that for both sides here.
Well, you know that the goaltender is extremely fatigued. I mean, just look at the last shift. I mean, in their own zone, finding ways to get the puck out, and of course, the opponent just owning play, hemming them in, and finding ways to get the puck to the net. So they got to continue that pressure. And if you're on the goaltender side, you got to make sure you get it out of the zone and give him some rest.
The Blues get a hold of the puck with time winding down to the period. And he dodges the poke check there. Intercepted the pass.
Well, you play the game differently depending on the situation. When you're up, you got to know it, and you got to game manage, and you got to puck manage. That turnover, coach isn't going to like that one at all.
Well, overall, not a really bad period for the Leafs. They dictated play, got a lot of chances. They just can't get one by the goalie, and they gave him one up. Let's hope they can find this tying goal in the second.
Two more periods to go, and we're about to play the second frame here. Puck is dropped, and the clock is ticking now here on the second period. We've played a period here, Cheryl, and we've had an intermission to collect our thoughts. What do you make of what you see?
Gustafson's the only reason that his team is in this game, James. I mean, he's been outstanding through the first 20. He's dialed in, he's focused, and his team needs to pick it up if they want a shot at winning this game.
Toronto's had the scoring opportunities. They just haven't been able to capitalize as they continue to trail. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. Moves it to Cousins. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Whistle blows, stopping the play. The Leafs will now be undermanned with a cross-checking penalty.
Tough spot to be in. You need momentum, and you give it back by going on the PK when you're trailing by one. faceoff.
Takes a shot. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Gustafsson. The Blues looking against the half wall. Shot! And he gets in front of that one.
Well, he didn't flamingo there, and if you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
The Blues gain control of the puck against the wall. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. And there's a glove save on the play. There's a hit on the play. Big time hit, and that had some hot sauce on it.
It certainly did, James. I mean, it was thunderous, and you can see the whole bench light up with that hit. It's timely, and it also generates a ton of momentum for his team.
Toronto's got the puck along the wall. The Leafs take possession of the neutral zone. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. To his teammate. Takes a shot. Toronto's PK unit comes up big as both sides are back to even strength.
This power play unit was stagnant, James. They didn't create any offense. They didn't get any pucks to the net, and there were really no chances.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Blues have taken a 1-0 lead. St. Louis wins the draw. Glove save! Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. The Leafs can't get discouraged here. They've had more shots on goal. They've been the better team so far, despite trailing in the second. And they take possession. Nice job tangling him up on the draw. The Blues get a hold of the puck along the boards. St. Louis with possession in their own zone. Toronto's got the puck in their own end. And he sidesteps the check there. Sends it out front. And that's gobbled up, and we'll get a whistle for a face-off. Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. The Leafs get a hold of the puck in their own end. Good use of the body on the play. Slides the puck ahead to Celebrini. And that play's offside. We got a face-off coming up. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. St. Louis has the 1-0 lead. The Blues win the draw here in the neutral zone. Moves the puck across to Crozier. Dumps it into the O-zone. Toronto's got the puck. Scooped up along the wall by Valimaki. St. Louis tries to break out from their own end. From the point, looks to make something happen. And that's knocked away by Edvinsson. Pushes it across to Crozier. From off the wall and onto a stick. Moves it quickly over to Bertuzzi. St. Louis takes possession of the neutral zone. Here's a shot. Denied by the goaltender. Slides it across. Gets it over to Nelson. Intercepted in the offensive end.
What the hell?
And that's his first goal of the postseason ever. And he'll take it.
It's much needed too, James. You get to the playoffs, you want to make sure that your teammates have trust in you and you have trust in yourself because you want to be an impact player. That's a nice start. And this is a goal that's going to rally the bench as well here, James, because it's about being in good defensive posture to be able to intercept the puck. But you also have to have an uncanny sense of when to jump, so it's timing as well. But activating, getting involved, getting the helper, all of it starts with that initial play.
St. Louis is humming along here tonight as they extend the lead to 2, Cheryl.
Yeah, they've always been moving throughout this whole game. They've just found ways to get to the puck first and support it all over the ice, and they've executed the reason why they're up by 2.
Sends a pass over. Quick shot! Stopped by the goaltender. Works it across to Linsman. The Blues take possession here in the open ice. Long reach breaks up the momentum. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Rocks him on the play. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. Sends the pass over. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off.
Well, it's a close game, and you need a shot in the arm sometimes, and the best way to do that is to physically engage, and the response to that hit, you just have a look at the bench, and you know that the team is bumped.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. St. Louis has really pushed the pace over these last few minutes, leading by a pair. Toronto's won the face-off. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. Throws it on net from there. Made the stop on that play. Oh, look at this. Can't maintain possession. Picked up along the wall by Edmondson. Puck scooped up by Savard. And that one's picked off.
Toronto's working hard in all areas of the ice. Defense is structure, and it needs to happen in all three zones. When you're talking about stick positioning, you're doing a great job of taking away passes.
St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. Toronto's got control of it now from their own end. Taken by Lindros. Oh, he kept it out! I can't believe it!
I feel like he ain't taking no for an answer there, James, right? I mean, it's like he's throwing everything at it. Desperation to keep that puck out of the net. That has got to give his team a real push right now.
There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming.
Oh, well, a save like this, it'll wake up your entire bench. I mean, this is a game changer, James. Talk about change the momentum of a game in a timely save. That's one right there.
More than half the frame has been played here. St. Louis is enjoying a 2-0 lead. Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. And that pass attempt is deflected. Dumps it in. Toronto's grabbed a hold of the puck. And he takes the pass. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Murray's getting 2 for interference here. He's off to the box.
Well, you're going to get the interference call anytime you impede the forward movement of your opponent when they do not have the puck. You got to allow that to happen, otherwise you go into the box.
The Blues once again send out their power play unit.
It can certainly be frustrating when you get multiple opportunities and you don't cash in. Well, they have another opportunity right now. The focus has to be to win the faceoff, get to their positions, and put the puck to the net. Keep it simple.
Just moments away from the resumption of this power play. They're ready to drop the puck here for this faceoff. Toronto's got it in the defensive zone. And they get that puck down the ice. Slides it diagonally to Perfetti. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Probert. Toronto's got the puck against the wall. Oh, and he stopped that rocket! From the blue line, they take control of it. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Rocked him in the open ice. Quick pass to Valimaki. And now he tries to get it across to Probert. St. Louis gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Moves it around along the half wall. Puck grab by Valimaki. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Shot, and cut that one out of the net. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Celebrini's looking to win this draw on this man advantage here. Toronto's got a hold of the puck. Trying to clear. And the puck's out of harm's way.
Murray's up and ready to get back on the ice.
The man advantage is over.
A tremendous job by the PK units, James, to get out there and show hard work. This is exactly what it takes to kill a penalty, and they did an excellent job.
The Leafs scoop it up along the boards. And that's a great heads-up play by Crozier. Drills him. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Feeds it over to Linsman. Moves the puck. Sent in deep, and the forwards will go to the bench. Slides the puck over to Burrows. Toronto's got him along the wall. And he easily stops that one. The Leafs will play it against the boards. St. Louis looks to break out in their own end. Passes it in front. And that chance is blocked. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down.
So I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
The Leafs have had their chances, but they still trail late in the second. Jenner's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. The Blues ready to go on the attack. Loose puck, and he's in all alone.
There we go, Lanny McDonald.
It's in the back of the net.
Well, you said it quick, James, and he is lightning fast, and he separates himself from the pack every single time and generates these opportunities. He's in on a breakaway, and some guys know exactly what they want to do, and some guys take what's given, but what a shot that is. He had no chance.
Toronto's got one back. Now can they build on this from here?
They need to build on it. This is an emotional goal as the second period is coming to an end, and they have to find a way to continue this momentum and build on top of it as they hit the third.
Shakes off the coverage. Great heads-up play with the stick by McCabe. Oh, he'll feel that one. Here's a feed in front. And the puck is frozen. We'll get a stoppage in play here.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. Carlson's won a big draw on their own end. Gustafson's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle.
McDonald's feeling it lately, James. I mean, just look at the score sheet. I mean, his point streak is off the charts. Everyone knows just get him the puck. He is the generator of offense. Everyone wants to play with him right now.
Gustafson's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Toronto's been active on the shot department, but they continue to trail here late in period number 2. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Well, 2 periods down and 1 more still to come. Third period action right after we get a clean sheet of ice.
Well, for most of that period, the Leafs were pretty pathetic, but they turned it on in the end. Got within 1 goal. Let's hope they can carry this forward and tie this game up.
Both teams seem fresh after that second intermission. We're ready to drop the puck on period number 3. And they have dropped the puck here on the final frame. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
The Leafs coaches are going to be telling them, listen, you got to just trust the process, stick with the game plan. I mean, through 40 minutes of play, you've dominated possession. Continue to do what you've been doing, but don't get frustrated. Don't panic and force the play. It'll come to you. Gustafson's been a difference maker tonight here, James. And if you look at the sequence of saves, making the ones that you have to, right? The timeliness of it, finding ways to keep the puck out, and that just infuses confidence throughout the entire group. And you can often see it in the next shift after a big save.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. It's 2-1. Lindros has won the draw. They'll go to work offensively. Here's a short pass to Cousins. Moves along the boards with some purpose. He got all of that hit. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. Angles it over to Burrows. Passes it to McDonald. Good check, frees the puck up. Grabs it in his own end. Moves the puck along the half wall. Here's a pass down low. From point blank. Long jam in front, that's broken up. Quick feed to Lindros. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Receives the pass. Lindros looks around. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Great heads-up play in the defensive zone. Dumps the puck in. The Leafs gain control of the puck against the wall. Feeds it on over to Morrissey. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Scrum along the wall. The Blues look to start the transition game. Gets a hold of the puck from the right side. Batted down out of midair. Morrissey stick handling in his own zone. There's a collision with some authority. Tosses the puck loose. Grabs it in his own end. Gets the puck in deep. The Leafs have it behind the cage. Slides the puck across to Probert. On the attack along the boards. Shuts him down. Oh, and out of nowhere, he steals that one.
Well, there's an intangible to being a competitor, and that's exactly it with that save. It's desperation, doing whatever it takes to keep the puck out of the net.
And as play continues, listen to these fans. They're starting to get loud and recognizing what we saw not long ago here, Cheryl.
Yeah, James, I mean, they're continuing to acknowledge the save he made earlier because they know the temperature of this game. And hey, the fans are now in it. They're all on board, and guess what? The goaltender knows it.
And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Here he is on the backhand. Gustafson's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck.
I don't think anyone minds watching that one again, James. I mean, he's so dialed in his crease. You think this is all but in, and then he comes out of nowhere to make that spectacular save. He never gives up, and he finds a way to get to it.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The Blues are clinging to a 2-1 lead. St. Louis has the puck in their own end. Moves it to Edvinsson. Over the line they come. The Leafs take possession in the defensive end. Handles the pass. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Rocks him. St. Louis gets a hold of it. Toronto's got the puck now. Nice connection on the cross-ice pass. St. Louis looks to move the puck from their own end. And he takes the dish. The Blues are on the attack. Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. And now he angles it across to Ladd. The Leafs played along the wing. And that's intercepted by Savard. Toronto's got possession of the puck. Hard hit frees up the puck. Handles the puck. Denied with the blocker. St. Louis looks to get things going down with the puck. Toronto's moving it up the ice. Play is blown dead with the offside. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The Blues lead at 2-1 in what has been an entertaining game thus far. Lindros wins the draw at center. Puts it on net. That's blocked. Taken along the wall by Lindros. Puck picked up by Myers. With the stop. Gustafson's got the puck and hangs on for a whistle here in this third period.
Well, he's been one of their best players all night. A reason why they're leading here in the third, James. But it's not just about the save. It's about managing the puck and making the decisions when to hold on.
Lindros wins the offensive zone faceoff, and here we go. And he pokes it away to make the save. Nice poke check.
It's these types of games where you kind of shake your head and say, is there ever going to be a goal? And you get endless opportunities around the net and you can't finish. Often the stick gets a little bit tighter as you want that one so bad you can almost taste it, and it's not just going in.
Fantastic save! Bumped off the puck. Gains the zone from the right. Celebrini's looking to make something happen here in the corner. And now he moves it to Murray. Loses the coverage there. His reflexes on display tonight. Oh, he hit him and got all of it.
Oh, that's a tough one, James. You're along the boards. They don't have a lot of give. What that means, you're feeling it all.
And a smart heads-up play to put that away by Jenner. And a smart heads-up read to come up with the puck.
The Leafs are doing a great job of anticipating the play, and that's why the puck is on their stick. They're intercepting pucks all game long. They've got to make good on them. They've got to transfer it, head north, and start cashing in.
Toronto's got the puck. Gets the puck in deep. Setting up behind his own net now. Battle along the wall. Moves it quickly over to Bertuzzi. Stones him in front.
Gustafson's been outstanding tonight, James. I mean, he's made the saves he's had to and really given his team an opportunity to win. You can't ask for more than that. Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You gotta love it. You have to have great timing, and you gotta know when your opponent's vulnerable.
A critical draw here. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. Can't complete the pass.
There we go, Alexander Burrows.
And it comes from an unlikely source because that's his first career playoff goal.
Well, he's been relentless, James, in his playoffs, and you know what? He's found a way to find the back of the net. That's going to be a huge confidence boost for himself and his teammates. When that goal is scored, the entire temperature of the bench changes. Just look at the coach's reaction. It's about strategy. It's about putting the right players on the ice at the right time, and the timeliness of that goal late in the third period. Now they got to find a way to get the go-ahead.
The Leafs' last goal, Cheryl, huge.
It is massive, isn't it? And the timing is impeccable. Right at the end of the game, you find a way to get the equalizer, and this really puts the opponent on their heels. It tightens up their sticks, so they have to attack and find a way to get to the net.
The play. Wow!
That's a true competitor's save. Just when you think that he's completely out of it, James, he comes across with a desperation save to keep his team alive.
Sends the feed in front. Great defensive hits-up play to pick it off. The Leafs gain possession in their own end. Toronto's on the attack. The Blues scoop it up along the boards. Gaining momentum along the wing. The Leafs have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. The Blues have it against the wall. Here they come. Scrum along the boards. Takes the puck at the point. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Toronto's playing it from the side. Picked up along the boards by Hyman. Here's a shot. Oh, can't get it to go.
Well, and it's a good scoring chance. It's a quick release shot, but unable to convert.
St. Louis slides the puck behind the net. Takes that pass back at the point. 5 seconds and he makes the save. There's the horn. Neither team giving an inch to each other tonight, and so we'll go to overtime next.
Well, we got our try and goal. Now it's time to get the job done and get it done in overtime.
You love these moments of drama if you're a sports fan, and overtime is set to get underway. Will we get a winner? Time to find out. It's overtime. Celebrini's got the puck. A chance to win it. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Chance to win it. The lane was plugged up, and that shot's blocked. The Blues cross the line and gain the zone. Grabbed along the boards by Celebrini. The Leafs gain possession along the wall. Into the offensive end now. Here's a chance, and makes the save. Good fight for the puck along the boards. And he takes the feed. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Celebrini. Levels them with the hit. That knocks him off the puck. Slides the pass over to Burrows. Quick pass to Lindros. St. Louis needs a hold of it. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. Here's a short pass to Savard. Poked away at center by Ladd. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Gustafson's going to hang on for a whistle.
Burrows finally breaks through and gets on the score sheet here, James. He's been sniffing around it all night. A ton of puck touches in the right spots at the right time. Just hasn't been able to connect. The coaching staff and everyone's going to love that he didn't get frustrated. He's stuck with it, and he's rewarded for his efforts.
This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. A big face-off here inside the offensive end. Toronto's got it, and they're on the attack. Dishes it off. Score!
There we go. Tip in from Brock Nelson.
An OT winner. A tenacious effort, and they get rewarded with the OT victory. Two teams that give no quarter through the entire series, and then it comes to this. I love it.
I love it as well, James. I mean, whether you're on the winning side or the losing side, this is a must. You have to find respect for your opponent who battled over and over with you through this series.
Well, and that brings a fun night of hockey to a conclusion, and we will say goodbye. She's Cheryl Pounder. My name is James Cebulski. Thanks for joining us from all of us here at EA Sports. Good night.
And that completes the sweep. As Toronto outshoots St. Louis 37-20, outhits them 57-37, has more time in attack, better passing percentage, won the faceoffs 23-16. Leafs were 0 for 1 in the power play. St. Louis was 0 for 2. For the box scores for Toronto, you had Lindros Bertuzzi with assists, McDonald, Burrows with goals, Ladd with an assist, and Nelson with the game winner goal. And Hasek made 18 saves on 20 shots, 2 goals allowed for a .900 save percentage. For the Blues, it's Stefan Yell with a goal, Keon O'Connor with assists, and Willie O'Ree with a goal. And Gustafson made 34 saves on 37 shots, 3 goals allowed for a .919 save percentage. And with the win, the Leafs sweep the St. Louis Blues and move on to the second round. And for our second round matchups, we have Toronto versus Washington, St. Louis Eagles versus Columbus, Minnesota versus Atlanta, I think that's the Minnesota Wild, Chicago versus Pittsburgh, Tampa Bay versus Utah, Carolina versus Phoenix, Philadelphia versus Ottawa, and the New York Rangers versus Edmonton. So remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next game. For Game 1 of the second round, the Toronto Maple Leafs take on the Washington Capitals.